Well, there's all kinds of opportunities to shop small and support local businesses today. One of those events is happening in the heart of St. Anthony Village at the Community Center. There's even free child care. Chad Gillard is the co-founder of Midwest Pantry, and he is here with a sample of what you'll find there today. Good morning, Chad.
Good morning.
And might I add, you look outstanding with your bow tie, which I love.
Yeah, thank you.
It's from a bow tie wearer.
Yeah, a local company called Got Not makes those for me. So
we love that.
Yeah,
we love it. So the advantages of shopping small. I mean, everyone thinks, oh, I have to go buy a gift. I got to go to the mall. I got to go to Amazon. Those places are fine. But what is the benefit of small business shopping?
Yeah, so every dollar you spend at a locally owned company, 20% more of that dollar stays circulating in our economy. So it keeps the whole thing strong and supports, honestly, it ends up supporting families and helping neighborhoods.
And that's important because if those businesses don't flourish, not that it would happen in the size of maybe Minneapolis, St. Paul, but for smaller towns, that's a big deal.
It's a big deal, and even in Minneapolis and St. Paul, it's these small businesses hire people really quickly.
Yeah.
So there's just so many. It's a scale thing. There's so many more small businesses than the big ones, and we need both.
Yeah.
But it's important for us to support these small ones, and today is the day to do it.
Good. Well, I'm looking at all the stuff on this table, and some of it looks very cool. Some of it looks delicious. Can you take us through some of the things that we're going to see today?
Yeah. So the producers were really helpful in picking out some really great products. We have over 40 companies with us today from across the state, including Clover Valley. Clover Valley Farms.
We have the bow ties up. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Take us through what you got. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So Clover Valley Farms from Duluth, Minnesota. They actually raise all their fruit, make wine, and then turn the wine into vinegar where they make a line of products. It's awesome. We have Double Take Salsa back here. Bernie, he's a Minneapolis guy.
Yeah.
Super fussy about his peppers. That salsa is like nothing else you've ever tasted. It's really awesome.
I love good honey.
Oh, and this is Bolton Bees. It's all raw, local honey, and they're leading. Minnesota's leading the country in what's called solar honey. These guys invented it.
Really?
So they do pollinator-friendly plants in solar farms, the solar arrays, and harvest the honey. So there's some local companies that make beer out of that. It's really cool.
All right, tell me about this stuff. I
mentioned Got Not. Gary is awesome. He does these shirts and jackets, but also neckwear, handmade, to order. He's actually got great inventory for today's Shop Small, and he's doing free monogramming.
Very good.
We have
Purple
Nicolette's.
Gold. Yep, that looks good.
Skull Vikes. We need a big win tomorrow night, so Nicolette
Notice
sent
it's
over.
only purple and gold. There's no green in there.
That's
sorry.
important to know. Nicolette makes these great French macarons.
We have about a minute left, so kind of take us over through this.
We have some great jam also from Duluth, all these northern flavors.
Yep.
Speaking of northern, Grant Niver from Surrender Salmon.
Yes.
Minneapolis guy, he goes up
to Alaska.
Yeah,
catches wild salmon. Their family is amazing. I know
that. They're great.
They're great.
We have Jules Loft that you were actually showing a picture earlier. These are awesome edible art makes a great gift for people.
Cool.
We have Superior Switchel. Switchel is like the greatest beverage that you never thought you'd like.
I've had it. It is very good.
And she does a great job with her flavors. And then Faranita, she's got different fashions. She goes around the world and helps these marginalized women work and produce products in their homes.
Awesome. Thanks, Chad.
Yeah, thanks so much.
I appreciate you coming in telling us about all this.
Yeah, 11 to 3, St. Anthony Village Community Center, 3301 Silver Lake Road.
Beautiful. And we have a link to all that information on KARE11.com as well.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.